Welcome back to another episode of Therapeutic Rap. As always, I'm still Jay. That's never going to change. I don't know if y'all know that or not. I say that every week, but it's never going to change. Today we have pretty much a full panel. We got the ladies, Miriam and Janae. How y'all doing?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hello.
We got the fellas,
What's up?
Antonio and Chris. How y'all
What's
doing?
up? Exactly. What's going on?
Cool, man. We got everything going
You
on
got
now.
some debit card in your hand?
Huh?
Nah. Random bullshit on my desk.
Hold on. What you asking was it? What you asking was it?
A debit card.
You trying to run it up?
Matter of fact, man, that brings us, man. We taking donations from now on, man. If y'all want to donate money, uh, the official therapeutic rap cash app is Train Nation.
Dollar
I-
sign.
Man, I'm not messing with y'all, man. I'm looking for something I can't find. Oh, man, how was y'all week?
Need it to be over.
How was Juneteenth, Janae?
The fact, that you had, the fact that you had the black people working on that day is very disturbing.
Very plantation like.
Right. Definitely when the white man had us off, and you had my brother.
First of all,
let me finish, my brother. Let
okay,
me finish.
Go ahead, sister.
She need a kufi right now.
Yeah, definitely when the white man has made it a federal holiday, and you have my brothers and my sisters in here working on that good Wednesday, that didn't feel right in my spirit.
I don't know if you know this, but this is not work. This fun. This a hobby. This is what we like to do. We love to bring this content to the masses or the minimums, but
so to be massive.
Yeah, but we like doing this. This ain't work, man. Matter of fact,
this is actually my third job.
Facts, and this like my fifth job. But before we go any further, hey man, let's do it. Let's have a word from our unofficial sponsor, Lifestyle Apparel. Amidst the unprecedented challenges brought forth by the global pandemic of 2020, 2021 emerged as a beacon of hope. From this adversity, Lifestyle Apparel was born. Rooted in the ethos of adaptability and innovation, Lifestyle Apparel offers a sanctuary for those who dare to dream. Providing a canvas for individuals to express their passion and purpose through style. With every stitch, Lifestyle Apparel encapsulates the essence of ambition, creativity, and confidence in one's vision. Each garment crafted with care and attention to detail, serving as a reminder that success is achieved through daily commitment. Shop now at www.lifestyleapparel.store. That's right. Shop now. In my normal speaking voice, that was me reading the ad in my normal speaking voice, if y'all can tell.
You record that every week, or it's like already pre-recorded?
I'll let anybody else in the group answer that question.
It's pre-recorded.
It sounds different. It's different.
It's live, ain't it?
No, that's
What is so funny?
No, for real.
Oh man.
First of all, there's no way that I would try to read those big words every week. The fact that I got through it one time it's recorded. Yeah, I can't. It's recorded. And I forgot that y'all can't see backstage because you could really see me when I play that, just get my water and stuff together. Anyway, man, make sure y'all stay hydrated.
Hot as fuck out here, man.
Why does everybody look mad? Y'all supposed to be happy to see me.
First off, we can't see you. Second of all,
don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't. Nope. That's not Chris. It's not that. It's not that. So
I think it's gonna end up being that by the end of the day.
Yeah. Now we got some good topics, man. I got 3 topics So last
Damn.
week, what was it, Janae computer?
We
Yep,
lost somebody.
should be all right. It's Juneteenth part 2. Last week I had loaded this stuff up, pause, and we took a turn, which is cool because it's still applicable. Uh, the first topic that I want to get into, I actually found on your page, Megan. You turned on the vacuum cleaner?
Who?
Who?
Y'all don't hear that background noise?
No.
I hear it.
Don't even worry about it. Here we go. Here we go. This is the first thing we're gonna talk about. We're gonna play it, and then we're gonna come back and dissect this.
Conversation has been so miscrewed. What equally yoked means.
What that mean?
So a yoke is what you would put on an animal for a wagon, right? A donkey or ox or something. You put the yoke around its neck to get it moving. You have 2 ox. Say if your outside leg is strong and our inside legs are weak, we still gonna pull forward. If both of us are strong on the left side and weak on the right side, we gonna pull to the left. I don't need to meet people that's strong in all my areas. I don't need to date people that have all the same strengths as I have and all the same weaknesses. Both of us don't know communication, but we both make money. Y'all gonna be divorced. Both of us got an eating habit. We gonna be big. One of us need to like to work out. Both of us can't both be horrible with finances. We're gonna be poor. One of us need to have that skill set. Not both of us, but the one that doesn't have it needs to be willing to be taught. Once somebody marries you, everybody in your family should say, God, dog, you upgraded once you married them. Yeah. Where you learn this stuff from? My spouse.
Absolutely.
My spouse. That's a brag. See, this is what pushes people to marriage when they see all of us upgrading because we equally yoked.
Yeah.
So you got to evaluate, what does my family not have? They did not teach me. Before you go out there dating, find out what you need. Equally yoked.
All right. Miriam, take the first stab at it.
I agree. Very much so. I think that to take an early jab at y'all today. I think that when 2 people are not equally yoked, I think that women are more likely to see the benefit of learning new things and understanding the balance versus men just want to stay stuck in their ways at times. And that makes it a whole lot harder to become equally yoked because they just want to be the head and not understand that they have weaknesses too and room to learn.
See some head shakes. Of course, y'all don't agree.
Antonio, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So my thing is this: nowhere in the video was it a comparison of men and women. All right. It was strictly about being evenly yoked. You see what I'm saying? And so, the first thing you said was, let me go ahead and take my first jab. All right. Now, we stand, forget the yoke, you follow the leader, support my friend. So, my thing is, it's not that I don't agree with you, Miriam. I just think the subject that we're talking about now, being that it is being evenly yoked, um, I think that's part of the problem. You see what I'm saying? Like thinking, like I don't know what a woman thinks. So like I'm never gonna get up in here and I'm never gonna get on here and say, well, this is what women think and this is the problem and this is why. You see what I'm saying? And so I think a lot of times we have those conversations where, we're having our opinions of the opposite sex, but we're talking about a general topic in this instance. I'll let somebody else go.
So I'm gonna have to agree with the statement. And the reason why I agree is because I feel like a relationship, you know how they say like opposites attract. So I feel like she said, going into something where both of y'all are strong in the same areas, I don't feel like that's gonna really be good, because how can y'all really learn from each other if y'all are strong in every single area? I feel like that relationship is gonna be kind of like won't. But I feel like if he has a strength in finance and you got a strength in, I don't know, something else, he gonna help you get your stuff together, so that way y'all can level, y'all, if y'all together and y'all get married, y'all can level up in that area. And then whatever she's strong at, if y'all both are in that mindset where you want to learn from each other or take something that you getting from one another to actually learn from it, I feel like if y'all have those opposites or those weaknesses in areas, I feel like that relationship or that bond gonna be bond, because if y'all are both like in that mindset to learn from each other, I feel like that's gonna be a great partnership, a great team. Y'all gonna be able to be that couple, that power couple. Y'all gonna be able to run shit by being that way.
Chris, take the comment.
Um, Tashia Brown said, hopefully I pronounced that right.
Tasha.
Tasha?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just trust me.
Okay. I agree with the equally yoked. Additionally, emotional maturity is a must for growth or to have effective communication and the ability to accept the feedback from your significant other. Oh, my turn?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I, mean, I thought you just wanted me to read the comment.
No.
I mean, I agree. It doesn't make sense for two of the same people to be in a relationship, right? Like, one of the goals of being in a relationship is you're never supposed to stop learning, right? You're supposed to continue to learn, you're supposed to continue to grow, right? So if you get with somebody who is fluent in the things that you aren't, then that gives you the opportunity to learn and grow. And then likewise, you can reciprocate that same to your partner. And in the end, you guys both end up leveling up to the same space together. And I feel like that just makes it it ends up being a better relationship, because and then when you have two people that are strong and weak in the same things, it could lead to a lot of arguments, a lot of problems, because one might think that because I'm strong in this, that I know more than you, or I know better than you, and it'll be a lot of button heads about the stuff that y'all probably both right about, but because y'all feel one feels like they're both good in that area, one knows more than the other. Whereas if I'm financially sound and you're more uh, something, right? I can teach you, how to manage your money better. You could teach me how to do so and so. And also in the same instance, now once I learn you this and you learn me that, now you can start taking, weight off of your spouse's shoulder sometimes. So it's a benefit to being able to be teachable and learn something that you came into the relationship weekend, because now y'all are able to help each other out once y'all teach each other those traits.
I think that the and I think everybody's kind of saying the same thing. I think the most important part of that sound bite was the speaker said being willing to learn from the partner that's strong in whatever area. I don't think that you necessarily go look for somebody. You say, "Hey, man, I'm good at managing money. Let me go find somebody who broke." You know what I'm saying? I don't think that that's what they're saying. I'm just saying you find yourself in a situation where one person has more knowledge or better at something than the other person, man. Then you let the person who's strong at it lead in that area. I think that's a part of being the head, understanding that, hey, I can take a back seat over here and let you handle making sure these bills paid on time. You know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. But also ultimately, I
I got a
think
question.
that. All right,
Sorry.
go ahead.
So we got a man down talking about he took a class. Y'all would rather pay somebody to learn something when you can, or choose to learn it from your spouse?
What?
I
So
don't think that it should be all put on the spouse. Like whoever's the stronger one, it shouldn't be put only on them. But at the same time, you know, you can do both. Like if you see, oh wow, like my girl is really good with the finances and she's really kind of holding everything down and she's directing this ship as far as its finances. Okay, well let me go and take a finance class so that we can both be good at managing the finances. So I agree with man down that yeah, like you don't want to just put somebody in charge of everything because that's what they're good at. But at the same time, if that's what they're good at, why not join them or at least make the effort or at least give them an opportunity to say, hey, I'll listen, I'll hear you out, if nothing else.
well,
So who's taking the class?
I've learned this. This is what I've learned, and you know, I'm not that smart all the time, but I've learned that for the most part, in any relationship, whoever comes to seek out my advice is usually going to be right. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the best way to figure out what you should do in your relationship. Just come ask me. Now, outside of that, um, you know, we all flow. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that you should let the person who's bad at money manage the finances for the relationship. There's no way you should let the person that's bad at cooking or bad at making those type of meals that's bad at cooking. They shouldn't be the cook. I don't care, you know, who it is. Uh, so I get you got to play into your strengths, but I think that should kind of be common sense, right?
Fairly.
On point, obviously.
But
I think,
you know,
yeah. I mean, I agree with everybody on the panel. I think,
Is it?
because I saw that. Go ahead. Can you hear me?
yeah, we can hear you.
Um, I think,
Yeah, we can hear you.
okay. I think when the podcaster was talking about, well, let me read this from the class I took. Oh, I think Melvin answering your question today. But
Well, nobody was saying that you choosing a spouse based off their weaknesses either. But go ahead, Moni.
Well, that's kind of what the shorty did say in there.
Okay.
Well, in reality, what she's saying, we're not ox. So we're not looking to see who got the good foot, who got the bad foot, and who pulls to the left, who pulls to the right. But what we are looking for is okay, is there somebody that, maybe, you marry somebody that can't cook. And you say, okay, well, as long as you can boil water, you be all right. And then, maybe I could teach you how to make spaghetti or, make something simple on a night when I don't feel like cooking or they might say, well, you know what? I'm not a cook. I don't want to be a cook. I'll, get takeout when it's my night or whatever. But, giving that opportunity just to hear them out is what's most important.
I think it's more so set that you're not looking for weaknesses. You're out here looking for somebody who is stronger in the things that you're weak in. And then if they happen to be weak in the things that you're strong in, then perfect. Right? If you can teach them something, perfect. But you're looking for somebody
Right.
to complement what you already have. You're not looking first for somebody's weaknesses. You're looking for the things that make them strong, what they're strong in. And if that is something that you're weak in, then you can, learn and take that from them. And if they just so happen to be weak in the things that you're strong in, then that's a bonus. But nobody's out here looking for weaknesses. I'm like, oh damn, Shorty came fold a shirt to save her fucking life. I need her. No, I'm like,
Yeah, but I don't even think I don't even think when you're looking for a partner or a mate or something that you actually looking at what they strong or what they weak in. Like I don't think that's how human attraction works. I don't like.
well, no, you learn this shit as you go along the dating process. Like these are things that you
Right.
find. Like this is not, you're not walking around with a fucking a paper pinned to your shirt telling you everything that your pros and cons. Nobody's doing that. But
Well,
I wish
I
we
tell y'all what.
could.
I tell y'all what, man. That was a warm up, man. That was a warm up. How that feel? Y'all like that? How that feel?
we about to go into some bullshit. I
You
feel
think so?
yeah.
You think so? I think I think
Let's
right
find
now we
out.
operating at about 4.
Let's find out. Let's find out.
Let's go, man.
Let's go.
Topic number 2 tonight.
Let's go.
A man opens up, when he really opens up, Don't you use what he said when he was open to prove a point when you want to win an argument. You will never hear the full story from us ever again. And we'll start say stuff like this. How are you? Good. I ain't good, but I just ain't telling you. If I tell you something in a moment of vulnerability and you use it against me in an argument, you can forget me talking to you forever. And you keep talking about he quiet, he shut down, he's in his man cave, he won't open up, because when he did open up, you shut the door on him.
Yeah. Janae, man.
Guilty.
I agree, but I also feel like, of course, men do the same exact thing, because y'all will take something that we tell y'all to and throw it back up in our face if we mad or whatever. But I also feel like part of that might be a little cap. And the reason why I say that is because when we had a podcast a few weeks ago, y'all was all saying how if y'all going through something, y'all wouldn't even tell y'all spouse what y'all going through anyway, because y'all don't want to really put the burden on her. So y'all kind of go into it not giving a 100 anyway. So why does, I'm not gonna say why does, but do y'all open up or do y'all not open up?
So what we talked about on that particular podcast, and then opening up as far as being vulnerable, I feel like I feel like you definitely got a point, but I feel like they can definitely be two different things. And so that particular topic, we were talking about more of a financial burden. With me in particular, I can't speak for every male on the show. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So my point on that subject back then was just, if I'm taking on the financial responsibility as a man, I don't want my woman stressing about finances. You understand where I'm coming from? But as far as this is concerned, because I've been there with this whole vulnerable thing. Like, we would love to open up to our partners, you know, but once they throw, whatever you talked about back into your face, it's over. You understand where I'm coming from? Like, because I've been there. And that's why, probably why I'm not with, someone right now because of that. It's like, yo, if I feel comfortable enough to, tell you about my life or tell you whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then we have an argument and you throw, whatever it may be back up, my trust for you, it becomes a trust thing with me. You see what I'm saying? So that's where I was going with it.
So I got a question for you. Have you ever used something that a girl told you about in an argument where she was being vulnerable to you, and in the argument you took that and threw it back in her face?
Never. Not me. Not me.
So
Yep.
let me dive into that pulse. Uh there's a difference, and a lot of females don't understand this, in my opinion. There's a difference between using a real world example of something that you may have said before to correlate the situation we're in now, to show you that this is just like that. I'm comparing apples to apples versus trying to take something that you told me when you was vulnerable and using it as a weapon to try to hurt your feelings. So a lot of women don't say, "Oh well, you brought up yeah," but the way I brought it up was to show you, hey, when you was in this situation right here, the one that you told me about, right here, you couldn't see that on the other side was This is no different than that. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between trying to help someone learn through what they're going through versus now you're in an argument and you like, oh well, that's why your mama didn't feed you on Tuesdays when you was growing up, or whatever. You know what I'm saying, or whatever the
Yeah.
case may be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So,
Right.
so
Right.
you know,
Right.
mentioning something with the purpose, it's the intent behind it a lot of times. So a lot of times, it's been my experience that women would say, "Oh, you mentioned something that I've said before," but that's not the same thing as trying to weaponize
Mm-hmm.
something that you've shared. Do you,
Mm-hmm.
am I answering your question at all?
Yeah.
I think that um a person that doesn't have any other ammo and no foot to stand on is the person that's going to use something that is fragile to harm you. Like, I've been in that situation. Like, I don't think I've ever weaponized something that somebody told me in a moment of vulnerability. I don't recall. But I have brought up things that they've said, like, this is why I'm addressing this situation, or this is something that you've told me, so I'm trying to make sure that we're going in the right direction, we're on the same page, because you can't tell me this one day and then tell me something different another day. Like, it has to make sense. So it can't be this way according to this and then that way according to that. But I have been uh definitely put in a situation where somebody weaponized something they thought was going to hurt me, and I just looked at them and was like, you're stupid, because if you think that hurts my feelings after I've already survived that, you're just dumb. Like, you're just dumb. Like, I'm past that. So now you just look stupid because you still don't have a leg to stand on. And my feelings aren't hurt. You just look stupid.
I think us as a culture of people, right, have to learn how to disagree without fighting, without trying to hurt feelings of someone that you actually care about, right? Um, I think I've gotten to the point where if it's a disagreement, I'm only willing to talk about this disagreement. I'm not willing to talk about what happened last week. I'm not willing to talk about what happened last month. Whatever you
Mm-hmm.
bring up that's not about what we're talking about, I'm gonna act like you're saying it in Russian.
Right.
Not only am I not gonna respond to it, I'm gonna act like I don't even understand what you're saying. And we
Right.
don't get and let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. If we can't get past this, if we can't handle this, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I can see right now you really don't want to have a conversation. All right. I'll be over here. Let me know when you're ready. And that way, you know what I'm saying? That keeps me out of saying something that I may regret. That keeps me out of falling down the rabbit hole, and now we having 9 different conversations, and the thing that we're talking about never gets resolved. You know what I'm saying? You have to be willing.
Hmm.
It ain't even about winning the argument no more. It ain't even about winning the argument. And in my 42, almost 42 years of living, I've learned that uh, I don't have the power to change anyone's mind. So it's not even important to me anymore that you hear my opinion about it. I don't even care no more. If it's a disagreement, you feel like the sky is blue, and I feel like the sky appears blue because of scattering, and the sky is actually uh, whatever color is being reflected. I'm not gonna argue. I'm not. I don't care. I don't care. I heard you have been heard. That's my favorite saying now. Hey, I understand what you're saying. Because who gonna make you think something that you already? Who gonna make you think something different than what you already think?
True.
Let's see what this say right here.
I agree. I think it's still the terminology ammo. Men don't like disagreements as a war zone that we need ammo for. We aren't trying to win. We just want to resolve conflict with a legit resolution. I think that
Facts.
anyone that is intelligent, is male or female, that I agree with that. But it's a lot of people, if they can't meet you, it was a TikTok or something that I saw, and there was somebody speaking, and it was very eloquently stated. And I'm not going to state it as well as they did, but pretty much what they stated is that when someone can't meet your mind, if somebody can't match you intellectually in a disagreement or in a fight or whatever, what they'll do is that they'll then try to find other ways to harm you, whether that be physical abuse, verbal abuse, financial abuse, sexual abuse. They'll try to find some other way to harm you so that they can still feel like they accomplished something. And so I feel like anybody that's unintelligent, not unintelligent, unable to effectively communicate what they're really thinking, what they really have going on, is going to start taking jabs because they don't have a leg to stand on. So they don't have any other weapon to use other than to fight dirty. And that's anybody. If I'm fighting a bigger person and they getting the best of me, I'm a jab at what I'm gonna use what I know or what I have. And I think it's the same thing in relationships. People use what they have, but a lot of times what they have is very hurtful. And by the time they finish, they don't realize, oh well, maybe I shouldn't have stabbed this person as deep as I did, and it's too late. The cut is there, and the relationship is over. It's damaged beyond repair.
Chris.
That's a good point. That's a real good point.
Um, I agree with what bro said. I don't. You got one time, and you can go ahead and pretty much excommunicate me from your life if I ever feel comfortable. First off, I gotta feel comfortable enough to open up with you because I done been burnt with this shit before. So once I get to the point, if I'm get comfortable enough to be able to open up and tell you things, and you bring that shit back up in a fight or argument, you ain't gotta worry about me no more. I will go ahead and I will save you all the favors, and I will just remove myself because that's not somebody I need to be aligned with. Somebody if I'm confiding in you, and it is the draft is terrible, Taco. I'm not even mad that I'm missing it right now. It's fucking
Taco,
bad.
this ain't that. Taco. I got to keep everybody straight, man. Why?
Taco,
Listen,
Taco's on.
if I'm ever the voice of reason, all reason has left.
So, but I agree with bro. I don't necessarily think that men do the same thing. Um, if a male does that, then they're not a man. Simple as that. So I don't think men do that. Um, I like what Jay said. Like if we ever bring up something that's uh more like a learning situation. Like this is you told me this was what happened, and you're about to go down that same way. Now you have me to help you realize that this is what's happening. Yada yada, so on and so forth. Right? We never. Me personally, I never like you tell me something, and I put that in the vault. I keep that shit to myself. I never bring that up in the argument. Like if we get into an argument, I start talking about. I start roasting before I start bringing up personal shit, like or shit that you told me.
I've I've
That's
learned
where I
that
go with it.
I've learned that if an argument gets heated, the best thing to do is act like Cameron. You mad? You just gotta go childish. You just gotta go childish, man. That keeps stuff from escalating because now you don't want to talk no more. You like, oh, you acting like a damn 3-year-old.
Man,
But
hey, man,
man
down,
down
man,
says
you might need to go to therapy,
So,
dog.
who?
Man down.
No, no.
man
yo,
down
Man,
need it.
yo,
man down
we gotta.
says, here's the question: when is it ever a good idea to open up to a female? The minute you do that, the relationship is over. Um,
So
Go
let
go
me
go,
let
go heal
me
that hurt,
address
man.
man
You got
down.
a valid point.
Go heal that hurt,
Right.
man.
My thing is, what if it's not an actual jab
Nigga 30 years old.
when someone is saying something, but it's perceived as a jab? So, for example, I'm gonna give y'all a real example, okay? Because y'all know I got examples for days of shit, okay? So, many moons ago, was in a relationship. Hope you're not watching, whatever.
I hope
And
you are.
the individual, huh?
I hope they are watching, man.
Now, I
Everybody
don't
can
need them
watch.
kind of problems at this point in my life, but this is just an example. So, the individual and I were having issues because of infidelity on his part. I kept catching him and stuff. It was some real questionable behaviors going on or whatever. So one of the things that I stated, even though we were in the middle of an argument, I was very genuine in what I said. And I said, you really need to go talk to somebody. Like, you should really go to therapy, right? Like, you have anger issues well beyond anything that I can love you through. Like, you need to go get some help. So then, because he was like, I don't need therapy, I don't know what you're talking about. I said, well, that's funny because your mama agrees with me. Oh, Buddy was hot. I'm talking fish grease hot, right? So Buddy calls his mama and asks her, and she says, I agree that maybe you should talk to somebody because the way that you act out when you're angry is a problem. So this individual is now double hot because he's like, oh, well, not only did she say something that hit me in the gut, I guess he perceived that something was wrong. You know, I was saying something's wrong with you. And I'm literally saying, like, you should really address this because it's not healthy for you or for nobody else, especially not me. So then it took almost 48 hours for this individual to come back with a rebuttal. But the rebuttal, once again, had nothing to do with me. He said something to the effect of, that's why your daddy tried to kill you, or something like that. Now, in context, it wasn't my dad, it was my mom, and I was 17. And so not only do you have your facts wrong, like you're stupid because it wasn't anything that I did that caused that to happen. I can't attach myself to that bullshit because it had nothing to do with me. And the a smart person would have said, this is a dumbass statement. But at the time, that's all that individual could come up with to try to hurt my feelings. And so my response was to laugh and to say, you said all of that just because I said you need to go get some therapy? Wow, you must really need therapy. And he still didn't win. So it's like it was perceived as a jab or a shot when in actuality, like, I'm telling you, like, because of the things that you've been through, it would behoove you to go talk to somebody so that you can stop damaging yourself and other people. And it wasn't a shot. And then because of that, it was a big old whole drama.
Sheesh.
Did that make any sense? Because y'all just staring at me.
Nah, it made sense, man. We want to pray for you. We want to pray for you a little bit. Man, I'm sorry you went through that.
Right.
Uh, Man down said, "What's the benefit to a man opening up to a woman? What the hell is she gonna do after that? After I open up? LOL. I haven't heard the female advice on man stuff that I respect yet."
Woo!
Um,
Woo!
yeah, yeah. Let's see what's next.
See, my dog Taco hitting the shit.
Let's hold on. Man down also said, Chris, read that one.
If I come home from a bad day at work, all I need my lady to do is recognize that I need some good loving and a home cooked meal. Why am I gonna gossip to her about why Tom pissed me off at work?
All right, and what Taco say, Chris?
I don't think it's so much about advice as much as them better understanding you and what's going on with you, where your head's at, etc. It's not for solving the problem; it's connecting. Talk that shit, Taco. Tell man down. Tell him, please.
Uh,
I feel Taco. Pause. Like I'm with Taco on that.
I don't think I get it in theory. However, I don't think it usually operates like that.
If you got the right person, it will.
Nah, man, because even just flip it, right? I mean, it said, although I'm very high. Just flip it. Just as a woman trying to open up to a man, we can't fundamentally just hear problems and not try to attempt to solve it. But sometimes y'all just want to be heard. Y'all don't want y'all problem solved, which that doesn't make sense, but that's just kind of the world that we live in. Where y'all have problems, you want to express your problem, but you don't want to help. You don't want help solving it. Got it. But so it's one of those things that honestly, I think for every situation, you have to be the own filter that you feel like you need. You have to say, "Hey, can I take this to my spouse or partner or whatever?" And then, if I can, what's the end result? What is my desired result? And then operate like that. And each situation is different, in my opinion. Let's see. She don't need to understand me because she can't. Rodney, what up?
Something about a chicken coop. What's going on with the chicken coop?
Yeah, you might as well come over here now.
Damn, my bad.
Just you over here talking.
Jam Master J.
What up? What up?
What's going on, man? How y'all doing?
Man, pretty good, pretty good. That's the legend right there.
Shoe fly.
All right, I'm out of here.
I think we lost Miriam too in the
Yeah, she's having some technical difficulties.
I'm gonna open up to my fellas. My lady don't need to see me naked and afraid. That shit is the anti.
Please go to therapy, man. God damn.
The fact that this man says anti-pool is hilarious. I love it.
Nah, but but I feel where he coming from on certain stuff. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
no,
The
no,
way
no.
that of course, the way, you know what I'm saying? Huh? What'd you say?
Sickening.
This man,
everything this man say is actually sickening.
This man said 75% of divorces happen within the same year that they opened up.
Show me the study on that one.
He might be facts about that, but it ain't got nothing to do with opening up.
Well, since Miriam not here for the next topic, I'm gonna turn the door. Janae, first of all, I'm gonna apologize to you real quick. You probably not gonna like the next topic, but we're gonna have some fun, man. You got your little drink in your glass. Let's do it, man. And this is coming from a woman's perspective.
Never seen a woman make a broke man rich, but I've seen plenty of men make broke women rich. Do you think that we have a problem in society? We definitely do. We got many of them. But why is it that, like, a woman will never stay with a broke man, but a broke man has no problem, like, providing and building up a broke woman? Because the thing is like, nowadays, most broke women don't even think they're broke. They just think that they're dating the wrong man. But then they'll look at a guy who's like working fucking 60 hours a week at a job that doesn't really pay that much, but he's doing his fucking best. And she'll look at him and be like, that's broke boy energy. Like, no, that's hubby energy, actually. That's fucking husband material, actually. I feel like as women, we have such a like strong desire to be taken care of that we forget that like men are human beings who sometimes need a little bit of grace and understanding too. Thank you.
Hey, Shorty cooking.
She has a valid point.
Shorty cooking.
Still got some high grades going.
She has very valid point. In my recollection, I've never seen a woman elevate a broke man.
I guess this is that. I guess this is that.
This is that tonight. This is that tonight.
Janae, being a woman, speak to that young lady's point of view.
They put her on the spot. She like shit.
Nah, because I partially agree and I partially don't agree.
Go ahead, Chris.
The fact that the whole thing about women not staying with broke men is definitely women out here that stay with a nigga that don't do nothing but lay the pipe down. So that whole statement, girl, please. But I do feel like she had a point when she said that women do be wanting to be taken care of, which I don't feel like nothing wrong with that. Definitely men feel like they say they the head of the household or whatever, definitely take care of me. But I also feel like if that is the case, then not everybody is going to be out here where they're going to always be up. So in the event that man that takes care of the household is down, I feel like if you got a good woman, she gonna step in and do what she got to do to take care of the household until you come up. But you do have some women out here, like, if we're gonna be honest, who will leave if you get down? Like, I feel like that's the other way around. Like, men be talking about they not gonna take care of no woman that's that ain't got no job, nothing like that. I don't see no man doing that. Like, you're not about to date nobody if you find out she ain't got no job. Like, who would really want to do that? Like, you out here dating, would you go after somebody and they say they ain't got no job? Next, and I don't feel like no man or no woman gonna go out of a man.
What that wagon look like?
You not doing that. That shit gonna get old real quick. I don't care what nobody say. So,
shoot, man, you crazy. I could catch the bus to her apartment that rent already paid. That's too easy. I'm doing it.
Yeah, what I will.
If you broken the loan, hit up Antonio.
So I would take care of you. No, sir.
I ain't gonna say gonna take care of you necessarily.
But look. So, I mean, I guess it just depends on how you look at it. I mean, the young woman, the young lady had very good points. My thing is, especially with men, like, I know me personally, like, one of my things is never when I'm dealing with a woman, oh dang, she making, $500,000 a year. It's never about money, you know what I'm saying, as it concerns me and a woman. Like, that's not my thought. Like, what can she do for me? Because I'm a man. I understand it on the woman's side because obviously, if you want to go the whole traditional route or what a man is supposed to do or what, but in a man's, well, in my eyes, like I said, I'm not thinking about what she can do for me financially ever. I mean, it'd be nice, you know what I'm saying? If she got $1 million, it'd be nice, but I ain't like, oh shit, she got $1 million.
But can anybody from beginning of time to now think of a woman that made a broke dude rich?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah,
most definitely. Yeah.
I can think about 3 right off the top of my head.
Yeah, I can definitely think that. Yeah, most definitely.
Who's your 3?
I'm gonna say Oprah.
Was Stedman with her before she got money though?
Before she was making it like she is.
I don't think so. Yeah. No, I don't think she was with
Stedman
before he started making money.
All right.
Hey, but Stedman, Stedman
got the best gig in all of America.
Stedman know how to play a role. That nigga don't say shit.
That was a girl. There was a girl in North Carolina. I don't know her name at all, but she won the lottery. Like, she hit a big million.
Yeah, the lottery.
And she was just like she was dropping. She probably gave the county jail maybe $3 or $4 million just bailing Buddy out.
Right.
Like, she just.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was just on the news all the time. You just like, bro, what the hell is going on here?
Right.
Yeah.
And then the third one, I would probably say Fantasia.
My dad said Stedman was a business high point when he met Oprah.
He from Winston, I thought.
Winston. But he was doing business high point. My daddy said, do not clock him.
So Stedman was about money before he met Oprah.
I don't know about
but it ain't the same. He wasn't broke. He wasn't broke on the scale of regular nigga, but he was broke compared to her.
Right.
So compared to her now, compared to her when they started dating.
Compared to her now.
When did they get together?
Probably before any of us was born.
Right, but Oprah's had money. Oprah's had money for a long time. She had money even when she had the Oprah Winfrey show. He didn't meet
we
her
know
when she
that,
was still a
yeah.
newscaster.
I think she got her money from
So
the
she had
Oprah.
millions when he met her.
I think she got her
Correct.
money, like you
That's
said,
what I'm
from the
saying.
Oprah.
She
Yeah,
had plenty
but
of
I
money
think
by
I
then.
think
But
I think
I think they
Stedman
were
was
already
there.
together. Yeah, he was there then. I
Yeah,
think.
Stedman was
Yeah,
there for the Oprah Winfrey show.
yeah, yeah.
So I don't know that one. That we'll put an asterisk on that one. That one might
Right,
we'll come back to that one. We'll
right.
think
Yeah,
about
I
that.
mean and like I said, it
Let's
happens,
just say
but
Stedman is an honorable mention.
yeah.
Can we say Kim Kardashian and Ray J?
Nah, Ray J came from R&B royalty, man.
Yeah, but did
Right.
he have money like that before or after the sex tape?
But he wasn't broke. I get what, like, I get where you're coming from.
Right?
I
You
get
feel
where
what I'm
you're coming
saying?
from.
Like,
Right, right.
I don't know. We'll throw an asterisk on that. We'll come
But
back to that one too.
she didn't either though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you know,
He brought her whole family up. Nah, Ray J, the king of the Kardashians.
facts.
Nah, that OJ case brought their family up.
Nah,
Man, OJ probably still ain't paid them lawyers.
it was that tape. It was that
Well, he
tape.
can't pay him now. I'm sorry.
R.I.P. Juice.
I'm sorry. Rest in peace to the Jews, man. It was too easy. It was too easy.
So, women, would you date a broke man? Like knowing he broke
What's,
coming in.
what's considered broke though?
I have.
Okay, so let's
Of
we
course
have
I
to
won't do it
define.
no more.
So,
I make more than
so
him.
can okay. First off, let's define what is an acceptable
define
level
broke?
of broke, right?
Was the time broke?
You have broke as in a guy who's struggling but trying, right? Like looking for work or has work, but is just trying to elevate, but he is currently struggling. Then you have broke with the niggas that just living room hop,
Don't have no
couch
job.
to couch, don't got no job, no direction, no
That's who I'm talking about right there.
okay,
Yeah,
so you talking about the no drive, no passion,
drive.
no direction niggas, broke.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, we'll go. So can y'all date that kind of broke man?
No, I'm not dating
No,
no
but I have.
couch. No, I'm not doing that.
You ain't dating them couch to couch joints?
No.
And mama's couch is the same thing as couch hopping. Mama house is still a couch.
But what if he got his own room in mama house?
It don't matter. It don't even matter.
Now,
It
what if
don't
he's
even matter. Like if you're not trying to get out of mama house, that's a problem.
What if he is
now?
trying to
What
get?
if he's couch hopping and trying?
Yeah. The trying part
That's
is what
different. That's different because trying is going to indicate progress.
Right.
Okay.
Couch hopping, nah.
There's got to be some motion. Basically, he got to be getting some motion.
Or be on the way to some motion.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But I know, well, y'all, let's talk about that because I don't even think men would date if you not at a certain caliber mentally for yourself. Like, would y'all date if you couch hopping? You would actually get a girlfriend if you couch hopping.
Okay.
What
So
the wagon look like?
This is where you get two different types of. This is
And
where
that's
you
the
get
problem
types
because
of
it's a
niggas.
lot of
You
women
just
out here
think-
that done got to come up off a man.
Right.
So this is where you
There
get
you
into
go,
two
Daniel.
different niggas.
There you go.
You got the one side who will not allow themselves.
For real. Talk about making less than the average annual salary. A lot of people broke then if you base it off that. Half of America,
Correct.
over half of America is broke.
So
Right.
you got on one side you got the guys who feel like that because they can't support themselves, they have no business supporting anybody else. So they stay out the way and they focus on getting themselves back to a point where they can feel happy with themselves. That's one side. You got the other side, them they looking for whoever is going
Homosexuals.
Yep. Hobosexuals. Yep. They're gonna look for whoever opened the door up. Whoever keep the porch light on for them. That's the other side. They don't care. They looking for the next hot meal and the next bed to sleep in and the next shower if they shower, because some of them niggas nasty.
My dad said, what if he lives in a finished basement?
Nah.
Hey,
That's
don't
an apartment.
Don't shit on them finished
That's
basements, dog.
different.
Them
As long
finished,
as they
hey,
helping with the bills.
Let
As long
me
as they help us with the
them finished basements go crazy. Fuck
in.
you
You
talking
got your
about?
own door. Let me in.
bill.
Back door. Let me
Listen, them finished
in.
basements go crazy. Actually, some
They
finished
let the
basements be
fuck
better than
up.
some apartments.
Well, that is funny to me.
Correct.
But listen, if
Taco
a chick,
said, "How expensive is couch cleaner?"
if you know, seeing where he at, he might not stay where he at, man, because you know, shit happen, right? So I think just typically dudes are less motivated and impressed or care about the profession that a woman has. Like if I like you, if you work at Wendy's, that don't really matter. If I like you and you don't work, it don't really it really don't matter.
They really don't. Right.
Matter of fact, we might be in about 6 or 7 conversations before I even ask what you do. Hey, yeah, what do you do for a living?
Right.
So it don't.
I'm not completely sold on that. For me, at least.
Look, I done seen a lot of women come up off a man. A lot. And y'all let them.
I ain't even gonna say that I couldn't be had. Like you might could have came up off of me, but the come up gonna be the come up ain't gonna last long. It's gonna be swift. You better get what you can while you can.
How long they got?
It's gonna be huh?
How long they got?
Man,
what do you say? How big that wagon is?
What that wagon look like?
What that wagon looking like? That wagon's funny.
Nah, honestly though, I don't know if I could and this is just me personally preference. Like I do have a bottom line when it comes to what a woman's job is.
You couldn't date a stripper.
I actually did date a stripper.
No, so I got a quick question. So you need your woman to be at a financial threshold. That's what
No,
you like.
She doesn't have.
I'm asking Chris.
She doesn't. So my minimum, she doesn't have to be at my financial threshold. I just feel like she has to be at a higher financial threshold than a fast food job. You know what I'm saying?
To be your woman.
Yeah, I just I don't.
What if she the manager?
I mean that's room for discussion.
She might have went to McDonald's University.
Yeah, but I mean,
she got to be a general manager, not just a manager.
She went to Mick University, and she has earned her place in the pantheon of the McDonald's managers. She worked very hard to get where she's at, and she's an honest woman with an honest salary, and she pays her bills and she takes care of herself.
Manager might be cool, but
or she might just be a regular employee.
Right.
If she's a proctor
and she's going to school, she's trying to better herself. But this she needs gainful employment to get her bills out. Like man, I think social media. I think people. I don't know what has us as people fucked up, man. We judging people off of shit that can change. It don't even matter. You can have the best job in the world today and be unemployed by the end of the day.
I'll put it like this, right? If you're working at a fast food spot, but that's not your end goal, like you are putting in effort. You're working at McDonald's because you're putting yourself through nursing school, or you're putting yourself through a trade school, whatever. This is just a stepping stone to get you, but you're making the effort. You show, I see the progress, I see the effort. We could talk about it. But if you're not doing anything but making Big Macs, and there's no inkling, there's no sign of you doing something to get out of making Big Macs.
Listen, as long as
give me my Big Mac meal, and I'm gonna go on by my way.
As long as she making Big Macs, you can never go hungry. And Taco, to answer your question, looking at the camera, it looked like it's cricket, but when I look back, it don't look like it's cricket. So I was trying to figure it out, and no, Mahomes is not talking to me.
It's definitely.
I bet it looked silly how I just keep looking back trying to figure it out.
It's definitely cricket.
Yeah.
So one last thing for my dad before we end is my dad, he want to be a guest on here so bad. I told him to come slide up. I should have slid over so he could have been
Yeah. You should have put him on there.
I'll do that.
My dad said, as long as both are maximizing their earning potential, it doesn't matter.
I agree. That sounds like some wisdom. That's what I agree with him. That's what I say. I don't, as I don't, her finances and what she's doing don't really got nothing to do with me.
She can't be a stripper though. I did that, been there, done that. I ain't doing that again. She can't be a stripper.
Yeah, that's more of a social thing, but her finances.
I got some.
I'm gonna handle it.
Could you work on only?
I got some final thoughts from somebody, grandma. I don't know who grandma it is, but somebody sent it to me, and it said, "A woman's coochie ain't shaped like a wallet for no reason."
It's also shaped like a Big Mac if you turn it sideways.
So we come with money, and you're gonna always be able to eat.
You're gonna always be able to eat.
Y'all like
Sound like a win. A win's a win. A win's a win. Now, but
terrible.
I think, man, understanding that people aren't like you aren't what you do. Like what you do for a living, where you work at. That's not who you are at all, man. So we take. It's a lot of people who out here single. And I can't even say me, but they take shit that don't matter and make it matter, and then talk about ain't nobody good out here left. You know what I'm saying? You probably miss the person in your dreams because they car was in the shop the day you seen them and they was walking. You know what I'm saying? Oh, now I can't hear nobody walking. Now, if he had on Reebok Classics, that I understand that, but
listen, everybody gets the benefit of the doubt unless you just undeniably look like a bum. Like there's just some cases where bum is written all over you, right? But everybody gets the benefit of the doubt until you tell me or show me otherwise, right? If I'm interested, we'll talk about it. And if I see something that I don't agree with or I don't like, then I just, remove myself from the situation. Keep it pushing. It was nice to meet you.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all a real story, man. Real story, real quick, and we'll end. I met this girl, man. She was cool, man. Her face was a little elongated, but I could get past that, right? She was real cool.
Is this long face?
Oh, nah, man. Just wait till the end of the story.
Got you.
That mug was working like 2 jobs when I met her. Like I was like, yo, shit, go get her. 2 jobs in, going to school, all that. We got together, man. Got married or whatever, man. From the time we said I do, that motherfucker said I don't work no more. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? So I say that to say this. The moral of that story is, hey, what you see when you make your decision ain't necessarily what you get.
That's true.
That's funny.
And that face never shrunk neither, by the way.
Oh man.
Like a screen mask. Terrible.
Or the V for Vendetta face is what I like to say.
Wow.
Jeez. Anyways.
But man, hey, listen. I was supposed to say this at the beginning, man, but I forgot because my panel they be playing around too much before we get on here.
Oh wow.
But please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. You can catch us each and every Wednesday right on YouTube at 9 p.m. ish. I'm not gonna be here next Wednesday, but the panel will be here.
Say that one more time. It sounds like a vacation for everybody. It sounds like
we have a real. I've lined up. Listen, man, because I'm always working. I've lined up a very special guest host for you guys.
Nah, hell nah.
Count me out, boss.
You gonna come back to this motherfucker burnt up in flames.
No, thank you. Thank
Nah,
you.
listen, I got listen.
Nah.
But I'm gonna be a part of it. I don't know where I'm gonna be at. So I'll probably call in or whatever. Oh man, damn, I forgot to put I'm sorry, guys. I didn't even give y'all a opportunity to call in today, man. Sorry. Y'all can call in next time.
Yeah, I know that, and I won't
Please
be
don't
here.
let Man Down be the guest host.
No,
Please.
Hey, listen, no one hosts better than Man Down. In fact,
no. Can we off it?
hold on, stop. Listen. For the people who don't know, the very, very, very first episode of Therapeutic Rap, you can find it on all your listening platforms. The host of the very first episode of Therapeutic Rap was Man Down. So he's at home here, man. He's done this before a million times, man. There's no one greater in the hosting business on all of YouTube than Man Down Sports. So
Next show gonna be crazy.
yeah, man, y'all show
Well,
love.
and in that time since we've been on here, he done purchased a ladle because now all he do is stir the damn pot. Okay, put the ladle down.
I'll be back once Jay here. What's Wednesday's date anyway? What's Wednesday? What's the date?
Just call it Juneteenth Part 2 since you ain't gonna be here.
July 3rd.
Hey, hold on.
Whoa! Hold on. Wait.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Chris.
Hold on.
Chris, look at that comment.
Well, I saw it. Taco fool. But hold on. Wait a minute. July 3rd?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about freedom.
Yeah, listen. I might have to miss that one.
D Stallion won't be here.
I might have to miss that one my damn self. Because that's gonna be the start of my 4-day weekend. You know what I mean? So
how is that how is Wednesday a 4-day weekend?
The start of my 4-day weekend. Like Wednesday is my last day of work. Then I got to get ready for my 4-day weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So you ain't gonna be there on Friday neither?
No, I'm gonna be there on Friday.
Then you'll be there on Wednesday. All right, man. We appreciate y'all for coming out, man. Thank y'all, man. We love y'all. And listen, there will be a full panel here next week. I guarantee it. Except for me.
Except for
Bitty Bitty Bum Bop.
Peace out.